Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I'm here in Blackpool where the weather has lost the plot. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, if this thing comes flying off here now, I'm probably going to be history, folks. I hope they've got it plugged into the electric because it'll be making a bit of energy today. I'm just here on New South Promenade. Oh my goodness, the weather. It is so windy, gusting to gale force winds just outside the Solaris Centre here. Oh my goodness. By the way, we're just across the road from the Mirror Ball, of course. We've all seen that before. I'll tell you what, we'll take a look over there, shall we? And we'll take a look and see what the sea's like, because it's high tide at the moment. Wish me luck, folks. So there's the Mirror Ball, still standing. It's still got all its mirrors. Just about, I'll just give you a quick pan round. Flash beats that way, of course. You see the big one. I'm not sure if the big one's going to be running today due to this wind. But that's where I started over there. Solaris, a bit of a filler video for you today because I've not been that well. Yeah, I've not been that well lately. Anyway, the sun's coming out. Yeah, so I've just nipped out for a bit of fresh air today. I've not been well not been well all last week actually. And yeah, I thought I'd nip out for a bit of fresh air and do a little video because the weather, oh my God, we're mid-July and it feels like illuminations weather, you know, because normally they put the illuminations up sort of beginning of September and the weather usually goes to pot. Well, it looks like it's gone to pot already, folks, yeah. And it's supposed to be, on average, the warmest time of the year, mid-July. But it doesn't really feel that warm today, I can tell you. Yeah, anyway, let's go and check out the sea. It looks a bit choppy out there. So there's the Mirror Ball, still with all its mirrors. But this is what it has to put up with. You see, when they replaced those mirrors last year, this is what it has to put up with day in, day out. Look at this, folks. Wow. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, it's a bit wild out there, folks. Oh. Look at that. You know, there's quite a lot of foam coming over as well. There's foam coming over onto the promenade. There's like a mist as well. It's creating like a mist coming over the promenade there. And you see the big one, the roller coaster. I don't think that that's going to be running today. I haven't seen it running in this weather, in the high winds. I've seen the other roller coaster. I've seen the what's it called? The Icon. I've seen that one. Oh, look at that wave there. Wow. That one's running. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not sure if the big one roller coaster is running today. I think one of the reasons why they don't run the big one when it's windy is because there's a chance of valleying. And valleying is when a roller coaster can't make its way round the track due to the wind blowing on it, and it can get caught. It can get caught in a valley. It can stop at the bottom of a hill. So I don't know how they rescue it when that happens. I don't know how they rescue the people. I think they've actually got at the bottom of every dip they must have steps or something just in case that happens. I'm not sure if it's ever happened with the big one, but it is a known term in the roller coasters. But yeah, I'm going to have a little walk down the promenade. We'll walk down to Squires Gate and we'll see what's going on down there, shall we? My voice sounds a bit weird at the moment. I'm still recovering. Hopefully I'm on the mend, folks. So we'll leave the Mirror Ball behind for now, but here's another look at the sea. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to be on a ferry today going out in that. This is Glam Rocks. It's part of the Great Promenade show here on New South Promenade, and quite a lot of the artworks along here have disappeared or have been dismantled, but this is one of them that still survives, along with the mirror ball, of course. I want to take a little look down here. Wish me luck, folks. I'm just going to go, don't try this at home. Just going to go over here. Let's have a look down here, shall we? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Look at that, folks. Oh, I saw a little rainbow then. I don't know if you saw that. Wow. Look at that. I tell you what, I just had to clean the camera there after being down on those steps. It got absolutely covered in foam. Anyway, behind me is Water Wings. It's another piece of artwork along New South Promenade. But I just want to show you something over the road. Just behind me, we've got a Crescent. It's one of 3 Crescents here in Blackpool on the promenade. And there's a hotel there called the New Mayfair. It's actually the first hotel that you come to on Blackpool Promenade if you're coming from this way. And it's actually closed up. So I spoke about the Kimberley Hotel, which is further up on the next Crescent. But this one here has been closed down as well, so we'll take a little look at that, shall we? Well, if you live in a coastal environment and you're looking for plants, you can't go wrong with Eleagnus. Get some Eleagnus, folks. They're growing pretty well on Blackpool Promenade. But we're just going to take a look across the road at this Crescent here. We've got the Carousel Hotel there. And it's that particular hotel just there. Can you see? It's called the Mayfair. It looks like it's been partly done up, but it's been closed for a while. Take a closer look, shall we? Check this out, we've got a block drain here, folks. Anyway, let's head across the road and we'll take a look at this Crescent here. I've not really looked at this one closely. There used to be a hotel there, by the way. They're doing the Coastal Point Apartments. This used to be a hotel right here. I can't remember the name of it. It might have been a couple of hotels they brought up and turned into the apartments. Of course, we've got the Traveller's Sea View here, this one. That says care home there, is that right? It says care home on that one there, I don't know about that. We've got the Carousel Hotel, a Sleep Well Hotel here. And I just want to show you this Crescent here, this little bit of a garden here. Now, compared to the other ones, this one looks a little bit rough. I'm not really sure who's supposed to look after this. What do you think? I would have thought it was the councils, no? You could have horses in here, couldn't you? The only thing is the ragwort's poisonous for the horses, isn't it? Maybe they should get some sheep in here. What do you think? Keep the grass down. But anyway, this is the hotel I was talking about. It's a New Mayfair, and it looks like it was partly done up. By the look of it, it doesn't look in bad condition at all, but this has been empty for quite a while, and it is for sale with Kenrick. So if anyone wants to check up on that, Kenrick's, you can have a look and see how much it's going for. I have done a video about the Kimberley. I've done videos about a lot of the hotels, but this one, I've missed this one. So what's going on with it, folks? Block of flats here. I remember when those block of flats were brick and they had all that rendering done. What do you think? Must have cost a bit of money to do that. Crescent Court, it's called. Oh, look at this, we've got someone sleeping in here, look. Oh my goodness, we've got someone sleeping. There's a tent in this garden here, look at that, wow. Wow. Didn't expect to see that. And look at this. It's a bit wild in this one, isn't it? Wow. Private property, residence use only. Yeah, so what's the deal with these gardens here? I don't know, on the Crescents, I don't know. What do you think? And just over here we've got some guy who's got a tent, setting up a tent. Well, at least he's setting it up in an area where there's a bit of shelter from the bushes. I can't remember the name of this bush, but it grows very well here on the promenade. I think it has a really nice sort of pinkish red flower on it as well, if I'm right. So there you go, that was a little look at this Crescent here. First time I've had a proper look actually. And I tell you what do you think about that tent there? Someone setting up a tent in there. Didn't expect to see that. You need to have a pretty good cast in this weather. Whoa, look at that. I think he's done it before, what do you think? You're going to be pretty hardcore to do sea fishing. Let's carry on this way, shall we? Towards Squires Gate. Yeah, I think you've got to be pretty hardcore to do sea fishing, especially when in this weather as well. And I see people going out at all times of the day. They go out at night to fish in the sea, and I think, oh my god, I could not do that, folks. I really couldn't. I used to do fishing in ponds and things like that. You know, we used to go fishing. We used to go fishing where Blackpool Zoo is, behind Blackpool Zoo. You know where the village hotel is? We used to go there. The ponds that we used to fish in are probably now part of the village Herons Reach golf course. So I might have to take a look on there sometime and see if we can see the old ponds that we used to fish in years ago. So we're now pretty much at Squires Gate, where the trams turn round. They used to go round in a loop, but now they just come to an end just over there, and then they change the track. But they used to go round in a loop before they built this all new state-of-the-art terminal here. Yeah, and I'm not too sure. The roof once, or part of the roof once, blew off this building here, and I did hear that there were problems with the structure of it, and whether it would last as long as what they thought it would. So, but anyway, this is the new tram terminus anyway for you. We're almost at the border. Squires Gate, just down here. We'll take a look over towards St Anne's, shall we? I can see a load of kite surfers. Well, the sun's starting to come out now, and I'll tell you what, after this little walk I've had this morning, I feel quite a bit better than I did when I first came out, so it might do me good, this. So we're now coming to the end of New South Promenade here in Blackpool, and this set of poles here is the first piece of artwork that you come to. It's something to do with the wind. There's things that light up, so we'll just have a little look at this. We'll have a look at the plaque, shall we? Oh. There you go. It's called The Sound of the Wind by Stephen Hurrell, and I'm not sure whether it works. Not sure if I've ever seen it. Anyway, let's have a look over here, shall we? Because we're looking towards St Anne's. Look at this. It's the end of Blackpool, folks. This is the border. All over there is St Anne's. Wow, can you see all those kite surfers over there in the distance? Wow, this is one of the best places in the country to do that sort of thing. Okay, so this is the slipway here at Stargate. So all that way there is St Anne's. We've got the sand dunes here. I'll tell you what though, in this weather, there's nothing like a walk on the beach in the wind, is there? Yeah? We've got plenty of beaches up here to walk on. It doesn't matter what the weather. I don't mind coming out in bad weather. It's all part of the fun, isn't it? Anyway, let's take a little look here, shall we? So I'm now around the back of the tram terminal there, and there's a plot of land here which used to be, does anyone remember when this used to be like a crazy golf course, this land here, remember? And there used to be like a figure of like a face of a man. Who said that there was no gardens on Blackpool Promenade? Well, look at this one here. I found a garden, folks. The only thing is, nobody even knows about this one because it's stuck away here at Squires Gate, where not many people come to. We're right at the arch there. That's the arch that signifies the the start of the Blackpool illuminations for most people, because most people will come into the illuminations from Squires Gate Lane just up here. Anyway, look at all these plants here. Look, we've got massive big pampas grass here. We've got Eleagnus. There's supposed to be like a log border there holding this grass up, but it's all rotten away. Can you just look at that there? Look, it's all rotted away. Got massive rocks. Look at the size of these rocks here. It's actually really nice. We've got a nice pine tree there in the middle as well. It's actually a really, really nice area. Does look like it could do with a little bit of a renovate, you know, because sort of this that wood there's come down and it's all started to come away, isn't it? But there you go, a little bit of a garden area here. Well, there's the sign there, welcome to Blackpool, and it's a very breezy Blackpool at the moment. If you're coming up here anytime in the next week or so, you're going to be in for a bit of a wild ride along the promenade with all these high winds. They're battering the whole country really, aren't they? Anyway, I think I actually feel a little bit better now being out in this wind, this fresh wind. I don't feel too bad now. I'm a little bit croaky in the voice. My voice is a little bit hurts to talk actually, but I do feel quite a bit better than I did this morning. Anyway, I hope you like this video. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.